We made it. This is our first stop of the day. It's the Cheaha State Park in Alabama. It's surrounded by the Talladega National Forest. And I apologize for the voiceover, but it was super windy outside. So this is the observation tower that's located in the state park. You can climb to the top and get some great views of the Talladega National Forest. Unfortunately, at the time of filming, the museum was closed due to COVID.
It's really cold in here.
This looks like it'd be a fun thing to do. You come and you count all the Bigfoot cutouts you find on the trail. However, today, that sign makes me a little nervous. So they provide bags for you to pick up trash on your route and helps you to keep the park nice and clean. That's kind of a neat concept. Bigfoot? Yikes, he does exist. This is really cool. Like, it's hard to see. So this is the Boardwalk Path we're on. Supposedly right next to us is the trail path, if you wanted to not walk on the wood, I guess.
Well, so they make it accessible for people that are maybe handicapped or you need a stroller to be able to go.
I have to say the video doesn't do it justice. It's very quiet up here. It's beautiful. It's a very easy little trailhead to walk to. Like what, maybe a quarter of a mile maybe?
Maybe. All below us is Talladega National Forest.
We're gonna go back just a hair and get off this and go down to go on the rocks. If you don't mind coming off the little bridge area, this is definitely the way to go. I think it's a much better view. And you get the great selfie sign. Definitely say to skip the previous observation tower, unless you just want to go. I mean, it's all included in the price when you come in. But skip that and come to the Bald Rock observation point, right?
I would definitely say so.
And all the waterfalls, I'll put at the end of the video like a picture of all the trails and everything and directions, but they're not as easy to get to as I thought they would be. Some of these roads are really sketchy.
But in fairness, this is our first time
out here
in state parks or national forest in Alabama. Normally we've been in Florida or North Carolina
or Georgia.
Tennessee or Georgia, and
they're well marked.
Yeah.
They're actual roads.
Alabama just hasn't been so far.
And if you're new and you don't know me at all, and even if you know me and you just don't know this, I am really afraid of heights. So when we get on these like mountainous roads and there's just drop-offs and it's like a one-lane type road, I get really nervous and a little anxious. And so when we don't know where we're going, it's not my favorite thing in the world. So if I sound a little like not thrilled about finding this place, it's just because of that. Like, we don't know where we're going and it was very hard to find.
Also, in fairness to her, the roads were not very well paved at all.
No. I'm only adventurous to a certain degree.
But you did walk out on the rocks though.
I did walk out on the rocks. It was a gorgeous view. Yeah. Here we are at High Falls. High Falls is technically not in Cheaha State Park. It's a little bit of a drive away. It's actually in the Talladega National Forest. Again, at the end of the video, I'll post some pictures of the directions we were given, the trails, that are available around this area. I will say again, these paths are not very well marked. This was very difficult to find. You do have to follow the directions that you're given very specifically, or you will miss this trailhead. On the direction sheet that we were given, it does mention that High Falls is a total of 3 waterfalls and not to stop at the first waterfall. However, we didn't quite understand this. It wasn't until after we were done with the hike and got back to the car that we found some other people, and they explained to us that what you're seeing right now is actually the first waterfall. There are 2 additional waterfalls that are higher up. Unfortunately, we didn't know that. This staircase that you can see right here up in the distance, that's actually the trail going up to the next set of waterfalls. All right, next stop, we're gonna try to find Cheaha Falls. Supposedly they have a nice swimming hole at the bottom, so we'll see if we can find it. It is across the street, so we park in this little parking lot and we go across the street. Okay, we walked a mile in on this trail, and I really hope this is not just it. I mean, it's really pretty, but I was told there's like a big pool at the bottom that you can swim in that's really deep. And not really sure, I don't see that. So I'm not sure if we're in the right place or not. Nothing's really well marked. I'm guessing this is the swimming hole everybody was talking about. Not quite sure how you get down there. They say it's pretty deep too. We decided to take the road back instead of going through the trail. Thought it might be a little bit easier on us.
Plus the road is marked and we know for sure we're going the correct direction.
Yeah, the trail wasn't the best marked, was it?
Not at all. And fortunately my GPS on my phone works, so we're able to see everything. But
right, and we're not complaining. It's just that we're used to paths that are better well marked.
Exactly.
And I guess we didn't do enough planning to know exactly where we're going or print out maps.
We also could have drove down this road and parked down there closer to the falls.
And then it would only been a half-a mile walk.
But we didn't know, which is sad because we normally plan these things a lot better, and we didn't this time.
We'll see you back at the car.